wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't even know the difference. Anyway, I'm going to feed you a lemon drizzle cake.
How are we doing? All good? Right. Are we doing that one? All good?
Okay.
Try many times to get it. Just can't.
I actually said that as a compliment. You seen the result?
Yeah.
We worked out the scores. We get 180, so you got to keep it at 150. We get 200, you've got to keep it at 125. 1.25 is 125, yeah. We've got to go out and work hard. Great. Yeah. Proper. Good luck, mate.
Go on, girls.
Yeah, no, so that's why we have to get the extra phone function. But not all 4 times. Go quiet and just turn away.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Radlett for this League 2 Blast fixture between Middlesex and Sussex. Play imminent here in Hertfordshire. And the news is that Middlesex have won the toss and they have elected to bat. There's Downer and Hughes making their way to the middle. I'm Kevin Hand, bringing you the stream today. A must-win for Middlesex, and they need to win it with a bonus point as well if they are to make finals. Their win for Gloucestershire earlier today. Not too long ago indeed. That game finishing, Gloucestershire picking up the bonus point, which means Middlesex must do the same here. And if they do, they'll climb from 4th to 2nd. Sussex, of course, will have very different ideas. Green with the ball in hand to begin. Saltersfield end first up. The visiting side, the Sharks, and Collis, Adams, the wicket-keeper, Patel. Green, the skipper, with ball in hand. Johnson, Stanley, Denman, Clark, Lee, O'Neill and Doherty. As for Middlesex, Downer and Hughes, as you've seen out in the middle. Saskia Hawley, the skipper. Gaia Goal, Ruva Pindoria, Abby Wybrow, Alice Whitmore, Anya Patel, Hannah Davis, Lauren Turner, and Katie Wolfe. Here's the first ball from Green. Quick single, dabbed into the onside. Nicely played back up the track. So spin to begin. There's a deep mid wicket and a long on back, the two outside the circle. Bit of bounce. Renowned at Radlett for the seamers and the spinners. Extra bit of bounce that can kick up on a batter. Something Middlesex will be accustomed to. Familiar home fortress, they're going to need it to be a big one today. Roughly. Scenario for bonus points is, well, 200 batting first up, bowl Sussex for 150, and that'll secure the bonus point. 160 indeed would do if you got 200 on the board first, so lots to play for. Oh, yes, no. Throw goes to the non-striker's end. It's backed up, but it bobbles, and they get through for the single. A nice shot from Hughes. Almost hit it too well, in fact, to mid-on, but picks up the single. And that ends the first over, 3 without loss, Middlesex. So yeah, eyes from Gloucestershire will be on this game. See what Middlesex can do. Kent is second at present. A win for Middlesex with the bonus point would push them to second. Gloucestershire then dropping down to 4th and out. So it would be a Middlesex-Kent semi-final. Remember, 3 teams go to finals day this year. So one semi-final will be between second and third, with Glamorgan already top. So Glamorgan 32 points, they're clear at the top. Kent have 23, Gloucestershire 23, Middlesex 18. 4 for the win, the 1 bonus point needed, and the net run rate good enough for Middlesex that they would jump straight into second spot. So it would be a Kent Middlesex semi-final. Finals date, which will be played at Cardiff. My ball signalled Doherty's first ball. So a bit of home advantage for Glamorgan in the final. I do wonder if there's only one semi-final. The semi-finalists going through, they've had a feel of the pitch. Crunch hard and crunch for 4. First boundary of the match. That was harsh on the keeper. And it's gone through. 4 by signalled, it just kicked up on the crease. I say kicked up, possibly even kept low. Keeper wants something, what is it? It's being run out, whatever it is. It's a nicely struck cut again, it's well fielded, tumbling stop on the rope there. Little short, that can be punished here as well. Beautifully hooked away. Pulled, I should say, between square leg and mid wicket. Pulled again. Sweeper set back this time, but won't get there. 4 more. Cracking second over for Middlesex. 15 coming off it, and just dropping short again, or the first one. Didn't quite sit up, but there was nobody back, so it was bisect the field and 4 all the way. But on this occasion, fielder set back, but a shorter ball, powerfully struck by Hughes. So yeah, somewhere around 200 will be on Middlesex's mind. The equation is having to bowl Sussex out for 160 if they want to make finals day. Defending champions. Looking back, punched to point, just the single. And kept it tight in that first over. Can she keep the squeeze on here? She's just dropped a sweeper back at pretty much cow corner. Long off back as well. And that is slammed towards that sweeper. Oh, nasty bounce just in front of the fielder. It's well fielded, because that really could have kicked up quite awkwardly. Swab holds. Oh, yes, no. Got to get back. The dive's needed. Oh, the dive didn't come. But the throw did not hit. Nice York to self with that one down. A little shuffle to the pitch. Hughes keen to get going at the other end once more. Leg side, she gets away with it, straight to the fielder at short fine leg, throw to the non-strikers, which will have to be backed up, and it is. So a single to finish. Downer will keep the strike, 3 for Downer. 17 for Hughes, and a good over again from Sussex. Keeping it very tight, just the 3 off it. From Green, 25 without loss. Now Johnson into the attack, quick single taken. Gets Hughes onto strike, she's seeing it well, 17 from 9. Downers just found it a little bit more sticky out there, 4 from 10. Little shuffle, nearly yorks herself again with that one, Hughes, but she'll get the single. It's well done by the keeper, backed up as well, but kick up off something. Umpire going to signal a wide. Wide signalled. Quite sure if it just clipped a little bit of pad, but no, there you go, out of the keeper's glove. Swung hard, one bounce and gets through, 4 runs. Cracking shot by Hughes. Short enough boundaries here. It's usually a big scoring ground. Well, there you go. There's an idea of the boundaries. That's the railway track behind there. Green painted metal fence. Stopping the ball going through to the track, hopefully. There have been a few that have been deposited on the track there over the years. I think there was a rumour once that Brendan McCullum hit a train, but I think that may well be a myth. Up in the air. Comfortable catch. Hughes' cameo comes to an end, 22 from 13. It's given Middlesex a real jolt here at the start.
It was over there.
Quite in position for the shot, and was flailing at it in the end, swinging across the line. Still, it's a good start, and it's 33 for 1 as Saskia Hawley will make her way to the middle. Down a 4 from 10. Close to a solid enough start here with the strike rate that Hughes had. Downer will be keen, I'm sure, to get going. Hawley will have the bat check. Hawley, who led the side to victory last year at Wantage Road. First Middlesex women's T20 Centurion this year. Be very, very keen to at least make finals day again. But it's going to require something big, something special with the bat. I'm sure they get that bonus point. Clipped nicely, but just straight to square leg. Top ball's finish, 4 overs bowled, 33 for 1. First change at the Salters Field end. Denman coming on to replace Green, who made an extremely economical start. Just 5 off her first 2 overs. Runs leaking at the other end. Oh, no, that stopped a little, just got big onto the splice of Downer's bat. She does well to stay over it and turns the single. Held the pace back slightly on that one. Paulie checking the drive, her second ball. It's nicely clipped. Watchfully done though by Hawley, the sweeper out there. Watching for the bobble as well, but just a single. Well stopped, back to point. Just 2 off the O from Denman. Good start from her, following up from Green's lead at Saltersfield end. Gone. Backward point has the catch. It's the end of Downer. 5 from 13. A little bit of a sticky start. Couldn't quite get going. Probably one of the cleaner shots struck, but straight to hand. Couldn't get over the top of it. And the power play quite right to keep going. Downer, she'd had a look, and the onus then was on her to try to get a move. Well, just a slight stretch for it, and was underneath it. But 35 for 2. On to come with the 5th. Go late. Out at 4. Cut through. Oh, that's a good stop. Giving the field a much chance. It's quite a relatively lush outfield here at Radlett, given the weather conditions we've had of late. There's another heat wave on the way, but just watch the bounce on this one. Not too bad. There's a little skip up there, and oh, actually, there was one at the last, which makes it an even better stop. But outground cricket, you're renowned around the country for a bump and a bobble. .37 for 2 after 5. Single down the ground as Johnson begins his second over. Oh, I don't know if he quite caught it in shot there, just really shinned her as it skidded along or popped in, or whichever she didn't expect. Sticking with a spin heavy start here though. Lovely bit of flight on that one. Goalie watchful with a push to the offside. Cow corner and long on the 2-back. Worked. Just a single. It was in the air for the moment. For a moment. Square leg coming around. It's deep mid wicket that tidies up. Full bunger. Straight to the mid wicket, wide of the long on. They'll look for a couple here. Throws slightly wayward, which makes it a comfortable 2 in the end. Punch through. Just giving herself a little bit of room, Hawley. Keep your eye on it. Lovely shot, just rocking back, Hawley. 45 for 2, 6 bowled. It's the end of the power play. Solid enough start for Middlesex. A couple of wickets gambled in the power play to maximise what runs they can. About batting first, of course, is you've got to find the pace, you've got to find your way on the surface. Stunning red kite circling the ground at the moment, just circling the square indeed. Huge wingspan. Sharks on the hunt themselves though. 2 wickets down already. They'll know the pressure on Middlesex here, trying to go out with a bang, go out with a win. Deep mid wicket, deep square, long on and cover point at the 4 fielders back. One looks to go straight at the long arm. Sliding stop, nope, gets through. Johnson down on one knee with the slide. It's well struck though. No particular bobble. It gives you an idea as well, that camera shot there. It's all downhill from the square. Pace right off that one from Lee. Well turned single by Goalie. Yeah, once you're off the square here, everything's pretty much downhill. There's a mound in the middle here at Cobden Hill. The delight of Angus Fraser, the former Middlesex player and managing director of cricket. I once asked him, well, where is the hill? Cobden Hill. Well, you sat on it, he said. Single down to long on. So by that theory then, presumably that little track right in the middle there is the very top of Cobden Hill. 51 for 2 after 7. Suffice to say, Fraser was very pleased with himself, filling me in where you sat on it.
Thank you, sir.
51 for 2 after 7. Then here's a change of ends from Denman, having started at the Saltersfield end. Up in the air and over the top. Mid-off was backtracking for a moment. Hawley clears the infield.
Ava, can you stay on the boundary, please? Yeah, thank you. Go there, Becca! Go there, Becca! Go there, Becca! Here we go, Becca! Come on, Becca!
Straight through, lovely shot. Extra cover to her right, long off. Rolls to her left. And they do hold them to a couple. Hawley's on to 15, 57 for 2. Around 8. 200 will be on their mind for sure, but a lot of that you'd have thought would hang on Saskia Hawley. Nice crunch off the bat. Seems as though she's enjoying the ball coming onto the bat from the seamers here. Clips just fine with the long on. Oh, slight fumble, but just the single. He works away. He'll think about 2 here. It's just fine of the fielder. It's only going to be the single. Deep square. Heading around. 8 bowls. Middlesex winning the toss there. 60 for 2. Single taken. There was a little bit of hesitation. They're fine. They're through. Short, pulls to mid-wicket, just short, I think. It was a tough one. Always dying on the fielder. Let's have a look. Oh no, carried. Worked fine. Mid-wicket on this occasion. It'll be a single more. And from our position, a deep third. I thought it had just died slightly on mid-wicket, but it did carry us. That could be a very, very costly put down for Sussex and potentially for Gloucestershire as well. Over the top, it's nicely done. Extra cover and mid-offer up, so it's a run around the rope for deep cover. Just the single, one's come. The second over, none for 11. Fraction short. Happy with the single as she rocks back.
Don't worry though, because I hit
65 for 2 after 9.
I tried to snap my back into the floor. I've got rage. I've literally got this like.
Into Maddie Villas.
Yeah, I've literally got fuming rage, and now I'm having to drink coffee because I couldn't think of anything else to do.
You get chance to have a run around soon, okay?
Thanks, Mummy.
Thank you, Mummy.
Babes, there were some nice scores in there.
Thanks, Mum. Have you got a spare bit of a ring or something?
I'm sorry, I'm not meant to be here, am I?
You could be our manager. That was great.
Stop it.
I ignored Dad.
That's okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
He's a bit mad. Him alone can't sit down. It's making
Stroke to
real
mid-wicket. They'll get a single, it bounces off.
I've just left them with Maggie and now everyone's the loo. Anyway, baby.
Skyagole back onto strike.
Getting loads of stuff.
Solid enough strike rate for her as well, just above 100. Single taken.
I'm not a grumpy aggressive person until this year when I decided when I play cricket I could literally break someone in half. Like, just I've got pure rage.
Beautiful shot. All of that from Saskia Hawley onto 25, first 6 of the day. Really sweet pickup. The leverage was there, but so was the power. Nobody out there either. Long on's pretty straight. Deep mid-wicket. They've just come around a fraction as a result. Oh, now this will be a costly couple of deliveries. Wides will be signalled. Been a pretty tight start to the over. Just slips out down the leg side, and once it hits that crease, it's tough for the keeper.
Whereas, like, when I played hockey, I was fine because when I had rage, you could just hit the ball.
For the wide and 4 as well. Oh, now. A late cut attempted by Hawley, nearly chops on, I think, bottom edge.
No, and I think maybe it's the wrong sport for me. I think like a contact sport might have been good.
Just the single, it was sweetly struck again by Hawley. On to 26 now from 20.
Yeah. Gymnastics is cool though. Rhythmic. Oh, okay. That's something I wish I had done growing up. I do, because like, everyone...
Oh, chipped up. Just fine at mid-wicket.
So do you do handstands and stuff?
In a moment. Concern for Hawley there, but the single it is to finish the over. 10 bowled at the halfway stage. Middlesex winning the toss, 81 for 2.
Oh, and you got those things in your hand. Screamers.
And like the most people in your team can do that teddy bear roll. Yeah. Do a teddy bear roll and run around with the rope.
See, I wish I'd grown up doing gymnastics. I'm like the only person at CrossFit that can't do a handstand without a ball. Really?
Not that far off.
There you go.
Punch down this way and it goes this way. It's a learning process, mate. It's not well. It's a learning process. Don't stress yourself.
Of course, that doesn't show wides and extras, it only shows runs off the bat, because on top of that there would have been the, well, 2 occasions that the ball went for 4 wide down the leg side.
But by that point, I feel like I've got my rehab locked in. I can just know it in my brain.
Into the gap again from Hawley. Got all of it this time, going for the placement and gets the boundary, gets 4.
I'm crossfitting pretty hard, and I feel quite fit. But,
more watchful effort this one. Just helped into the gap and again downhill. It's always going to be a tough stop that for long on.
But yeah, like those run twos are good. Yeah, I feel I'm okay now. My emotional support mummy came over.
You ran faster off the pitch.
It's because I thought I'm going to get sent off if I do something, so I'm just going to have to run.
Level 1 limitation.
I just meant like if I wasn't running, someone would be so he launched himself.
Green's first boundary conceded, and she concedes another now. Onto the hip, and Hawley's not going to miss out there. There's the one in the gap, in between mid-wicket and long on. That was the first one. Just dragged the length back on the second. Punished. Ball's found. Green. Just the 6 off her first 2 overs. Given the treatment now, that's good from Hawley. Just drops the single. 36 from 24, looking a very healthy strike rate now for the skipper. Straight back, leading edge. Gole falls. Just closing the face on that one. Might have stopped again. We've seen a little bit of it today. It's just a bit of extra bounce, or the ball stopping, or a little mixture of both. But either way, this time it does bring the wicket. Just looking for a steer into the onside, but a comfortable catch, caught and bowled for Green. 15 from 14 for Gole, 90 for 3 Middlesex in the 11th. So Pindori, the new batter, to come at the over. That's pretty much what Guy Gole was trying the ball before, just a simple steer into the onside, but closing the face. You just have to be careful when the bounce is in doubt or whether the ball's coming on. Nicely done again by Hawley, a single to finish. Should keep the strike, 11 bowled, 92 for 3, so Gole falls. Leading edge striking, Green finishing the over strongly after the back-to-back boundaries to start for Hawley. 37 from 25, starting to set the pace now in this innings. The run rate comfortably up and over 8.
Never got too much down. I didn't get forward.
Right, O'Neill, welcome to the attack. Hawley's 37 from 25. She's 38 from 26 now, just an ease to long on, but you can see that Hawley's in the mood now, in the groove. A single more.
Right, okay.
So I didn't mark, I was basically from it.
Right.
So I was just
Use of the feet, didn't get there and gone. Tumbling stop at extra cover. Tumbling catch indeed from the skipper. Put down a big one of Hawley earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not this time. And the leading edge in play again. It was just what we talked about with Gole on this surface. You have to be wary, closing the face. And it loops up. Well held, backtracking. The wrist spinner strikes. It's a big wicket as Hawley really looked in the mood there. 38 from 27. Again, it set a tone and it set a pace, getting Middlesex up and over 8s. Wybrow, the new batter then, the back check. Pindori are very capable, as we've seen many times, of taking this on. Wybrow, who has opened this season. Middlesex will want to come close to probably the 180 mark from here, you'd have thought, bearing in mind that bonus point that is required, and that means the pressure will be on the final 8.5 overs of the innings to keep this going.
Do you still want me this wide?
Single to begin for Wybrow.
It's okay.
Wide signals. That's well done. It's leg side again, and Pindoria capitalises on it. And that is the 100 up for Middlesex. Remember, a bonus point victory is required by Middlesex if they're to make finals day, so there is that pressure on this first innings here to go as big as possible. With that pressure can come the danger of a collapse in trying to go too big. 200 from here now looking too much, but 180 maybe. 170. The definite that we can give you at this stage, just to give you an idea of what a bonus point victory would require, is if Middlesex did reach 200, then it's 160. But they'd have to bowl Sussex out for or less if they were to reach 200. So somewhere around 180, you're looking at something like 145 they'd have to bowl them out for. Fraction short, Pindoria just taking the single. The single comfortably enough through. Shoots along a little, it was backed up.
Oh, fielder.
It's uppish but safe. Single to end the over. Just 4 singles off it. A good over from Lee. 5 for 4 Middlesex.
Yeah, you're right. What did you say? Practice.
So 8 and over if Middlesex were to stick at this then. That's the 160 mark, but as I say, they'll probably be thinking, can they get somewhere around that 175, 180? Maybe circa 145 or less to bowl Sussex out and make finals day at Cardiff. Oh, it's well fielded. Bounce was kind. Bounce was true, I should say, for Johnson, but nonetheless kept her eye on it. 10 off O'Neill's first over, but crucially that wicket of Saskia Hawley. Goes up again, but drops well short this time of mid-off. Wasn't sure for a moment if it was going to be that leading edge and extra cover in play again. Just fine, a mid-wicket. The air and held. Johnson in the deep at deep backward square. Wybrow goes for 5 off 7. Middlesex lose their 5th in the 14th. Let's try to go either side of the fielder in the deep there, but ends up skying it and straight down the throat.
Good luck, Alice. Same message, Alice, yeah?
Well, no big runs are needed here. Just have to be a little bit careful that in the pursuit of them they don't go for too many wickets in the meantime. So one's come of the 14th. The very minimum Middlesex will want is that 160 at 8 and over. A bit more again. He has been high up the order. A lot of this may now hinge on Pindori. That may well be what she's saying to her. Bounce again. Really good from O'Neill. What a ball to receive first up from Whitmore. That's really big past the outside edge. Beautiful from the wrist spinner. But Middlesex have a fair idea here now that there's enough in this pitch for the spinner. There's enough in it for all the bowlers. What runs can they get first, though, to really put the pressure on the Sharks? Fraction short again there, Lee, and that's probably one of the areas that Middlesex will be wary of and Sussex will be reminding themselves, don't sit it up for the batter. again. Pandoria comes for a chat with Whitmore mid-over. What they have done well today, the Sharks, is they haven't offered a lot of width outside of off. Runs that have gone square of the wicket have usually been hooked or pulled or swept. Again, pretty much the line of the stumps. Hitters off the stumps has been Sussex's modus operandi, and it's working pretty well at this point. Fractional width on that one, but picks out the fielder. A dot ball. Pandoria is itching to get to the other end, but one's come the over. Shot, but dot ball to finish it is, straight to green at extra cover. Just a single off the over, 15 bowled, 110 for 5. And that run rate since the fall of Hawley has dropped by an entire run from what was the highest of the innings, 8.33 roughly it was, 8.36 I think I saw, now down to 7.33. Wides. Now up and over, there's a sweeper back, but it's going to drop fine of her, and it's a good stop. Can she do it? No. It's a good stop by Patel out there. She kicks up a little bit again. On Whitmore. Swept hard and swept into the gap. It's a beautiful shot. Deep backward square and deep mid-wicket, set back on the onside. Whitmore finds the gap. It's only just short of 6. Was there a little nick? The finger goes up. Another one with a bit of bounce. More tucked up by it in the end again. 4 from 9, 118 for 6. Still 4.2 overs to go. Pandoria still there. Middlesex just trying to push that run rate back up towards 8, having dipped off a little bit. 7.5 right now. Sweet contact the ball before. For the first one she really got away with more. So much for the bounce again on this one. As much you have to credit the line though, I think, of the bowlers. There's been very little width offered outside off, which can be an area that bowlers really leak runs here at Radlett. Two to come of the over as Patel makes her way out. 3 for 21 now for O'Neill. It's been a fair debrief for each of the new batters that have joined Pandoria. Sussex just need to be a little bit careful with 4 wickets standing, that they make sure they certainly bat through these overs. get to that 160 minimum. And another one towards the splice and just checking the shot, Patel into the onside. Hasn't come cleanly onto the bat at all today for Middlesex, and that's why just getting to that 160 will give them something. There is a little bit of width. Sweeper set back though, it will just be a single to finish the over. Does mean that Pindoria will keep the strike though. 16 from 12 she has. 120 for 6. Green's last over. That's a good stop, holding them to a single there. May well have only been one anyway, with long on running in. Started so economically, Green, just 6 for first 2 overs, 12 for third. How does she finish? It's a well-set field, wicket in place. Singles aren't going to do the damage here. Even if you do, you go either side of that fielder, as Patel's done there. She will get the single down to long on though, which gives Pindoria a strike again. But what are Pindoria's scoring options here with that fielder? As the long on just disappearing out of sight. There's a deep mid-wicket, deep square. Mid-wicket on the single, and indeed on the catch there. Green goes over the wicket, which is an interesting move. We've got a single again. She's a little unlucky she's picked out the fielder there. Set up nicely for the sweeper. Back over the wicket to tuck up Patel. Around the wicket, sorry. It's nicely done. Just strokes into the gap in the offside, the one back. Sweeping his deep cover on the offside. Again, not much width on offer at all today from Sussex. So they've got that heavily packed onside field protecting that straight line. Now should remain around the wicket for Pindoria for this one. Little use of the feet. It'll just be a single to long on. So 5 singles to finish for Green. She ends with 1 for 22 from 4. Middlesex move to 125 for 6. That run rate 7.35. Just slipping back down ever so slightly again. But right now, I guess if you did say it was between 150 and 160, Middlesex would take that because of the wickets column. And 2 deliveries, it could go quickly wrong for the hosts here, but equally, Pindoria won't have given up hopes of hitting that 160 mark. It's hard, but the sweeper prevents the boundary. That's a big frustration for Pindoria. 20 from 16. It was a lovely connection. Neil's last over as well. Swinging across the line at that one, really, Patel. Polite inquiry from O'Neill. Long on's pretty straight. Deep mid-wicket and deep square. Deep cover at the 4 back. Nice use of the feet. but hasn't got all of it. And Long On does hold on. Doherty down there with the catch. It's Patel that falls. Third ball of the 17th, so 2.5 overs still to come. 3 wickets standing. Middlesex will be too perturbed just yet as long as Pindori is still there. But they might just have to be a little cautious in this over now. Get out of this over. Let Pindoria perhaps pick whether it's the 19th or 20th that she launches. The worst effort from Patel. That Long On set straight. As we said, just couldn't get it wide of the fielder. Should have been partly on her mind with the use of the feet there, but 126 for 7 it is. And 4 for 24 now for O'Neill, and the spinners really have had a grip on this from the off. For the Sharks, they bowled very, very well today, Sussex. Given Middlesex very little, they've had to work very hard for those runs, and really been those wides that they'll look back on ruefully. But equally, those are as a result of the very straight and disciplined, aggressive attacking line they've bowled all day. So Davis to have strike with 3 to go of the over. Green's bowled out as well, and this is O'Neill's last. Just the single. And Pindoria, does she wait and go at one of the others? To leg side, she'll feel as though she's missed out there a little. Deep backward square, short fine leg. Nobody else until you get all the way around to a pretty straight mid wicket. Set up nicely. Quite got the gap though. It'll just be the single, but that's fine because Pindoria keeps the strike. 28 for 7 it is then after 18. So what can Middlesex do off the last 2? It's pretty much what can Pindoria do. So Green 1 for 22 is done. So 2 are Lee and O'Neill. So between Denman, Johnson and Doherty, the 3 most expensive of the 6 so far, they've got to find these final 2 overs, and I think that's what Pindoria's got to be thinking about here. Who does she line up? Doesn't necessarily have to be this over, of course. If she does take a liking to Denman in this over, then go for it. The right arm over with Long On, deep mid wicket and deep backward square back. Full bunger first up, and it's cleared the rope for 6. That's a sweet pickup from Pindoria. What a shot that is. Could be a very big moment in the match as well. Does that just swing a little bit of momentum here late in the innings? And the placement of the power as well from Pindoria off the low full toss. 134 for 7. And that'll be a wide as well. We'll go through for 4. All of a sudden, Middlesex's prospects in this first innings have just risen sharply. There it is. It's tough for the keeper standing up. Hits the crease, skids through, but either way you stood up as a keeper. It's a tough take down the leg side for a wide. So 11 of the first 2 balls of the over. Middlesex all of a sudden 139 for 7, and perhaps even half a mind on that 160 still. Two's the call. Long on coming around. I think they've got to risk it, and they do, and they've done well. Really good running. Hot day here in Hertfordshire. Saw a few of the players before the start. You could see even through the warm-up they were feeling the heat of the day. Good connection, and it's straight at the mid-off. It's another boundary. Pindori is powering Middlesex on here at the last. Right, watch for the line of this. Watch yourself, Paul. Oh, that's got to be a shin, hasn't it? Doesn't quite connect. It's a single, but that's not the end of the world. Does perhaps now give Davis a couple of free hits here at the last. If she gets bowled here, obviously. Blocking out the final ball of the over, whoever's in next, but oh, now how's that spin? It's going to keep going. They'll get a couple here, and that'll do, which again keeps Davis with something of a free hit here at the last. 2, 4 or 6, perfectly acceptable here from Davis, or out. It's a free hit for her, with Pindoria to have strike then for the final over. What can she do? Middlesex going to hit that 150 then. Good finish to this over. They could be thinking, well, past that 160 again. Now, that could be a no ball. It's 4. All eyes on the umpire. No ball. No. Has she called? No. That's a bit of a shocker there. 4 it is. Should have been a no ball, as you can see on the replay. It's virtually hitting the armpit. But mistakes happen. Middlesex will hope that's not too costly. They do get the boundary, but they'd have fancied that should have been a no ball and a free hit, as well as the boundary there. 152 for 7. Right, final over, Johnson it is. Pindoria 34 from 22, 1 for 16 from 2. Pindoria checks the field, long off and long on back, deep mid-wicket, deep backward square. She's going to be around the wicket here. And straight into the gap, drilled for 4. Brilliant shot by Pindoria, 156 for 7. As it is, Middlesex will feel they've got some good runs on the board here for the win, but crucially it's a win they need with a bonus point. If you're just joining us, have to get the bonus point, and that means bowling Sussex out relatively cheaply in reply. Gets through. Now, that is likely to go. Go it goes, go it does for 4 more. So if Middlesex, well, Middlesex having hit 160 for 7, it would have to be 127 or below that they bowl Sussex out for. 4 byes. It was through the legs of Pindoria. she do with these final 4 deliveries? It's another sweet connection. The sweeper's there though, and it's fine over. 4 more. 42 for Pindoria. Now, long on's in play for this, just short. They're going to go for 2. That's excellent running. If she gets back, will she? It's close. Not out. 2 to come. On to 44, Pindoria. She's exhausted, as you can see. So some innings, been power hitting at the end as well. Just 26 balls, 44. Could be match changing. Quite going to make that 180 at the start of the innings. Would have been a thought, maybe 200. Now this could be another boundary. It is. She's on to 48, Pindoria. What an innings this is proving to be. Might not only be match winning, but it might also be the innings that gives Middlesex a very good chance of securing that bonus point.
Chatting before we got
48 from 27. She's in a bit of discomfort there, clearly. The heat's playing a big part.
Is it worth getting somebody out to her? And also take the spares.
Did have a problem in the County Cup game here against Warwickshire, Pindoria, with a slight back problem. And whether that's just still giving her a little bit of discomfort. She's got a moment because they had to find the ball. In fact, it's going to be a replacement ball for the final delivery. She's on 48. Well, that could well be 4. It will certainly be a very well-deserved half-century. It's a brilliant piece of field, and it's not quite enough on the ropes. And it is a boundary to finish. 52 from 28 for Pindoria, and that is quite simply sensational. It could be match-changing. It could be season-defining as well for Middlesex if they can pick up the win and that bonus point. She's got them so close to the 180, which at one point fell off the radar almost. And 160 even looked a long shot, but 52 from 28, and it finishes with a flourish as well. Wide of the long on, desperate dive, very nearly denying her the boundary. It wouldn't have denied her the 2 that she'd have wanted for the 50, but team first, of course, and Middlesex have quite a score on the board here now in the Blast. So they need the win, but they need bonus point crucially. And Middlesex will have to make some clear plans. I think they will. We've seen some fine bowling there from the Sharks. Middlesex will hope to come for the same. 140 or less. That's what Middlesex have got a bowling for, and that is mainly down to the star at the top with an asterisk next to her name. Pindoria's 52. It could be, as I say, season defining, that knock for Middlesex. Join us back after a short break here on the live stream, and we'll pick up the chase for Sussex.
5 past, guys. 5 past.
Go and get Brett on the left of that. Come on.
Good innings, that.
So, negative of that. Get some water. Thank you, Sue.
I'd rather lose than that.
Yeah. We was going to yeah, it's pretty difficult. It is.
Just with the square of cow, I still want that one in the middle of those two points. In between the beginning. Then we go, ultimately go full square leg. We bowl from middle off line, goes full. So if they want to hit us for fine square, they hit us fine square, because that's the line I should like them to make to the bowl. That's hard. Short third, point, 2 colours.
Just be mindful of getting tricky for that offside.
She'd like to let it go a bit. Should I tell her? Should I tell her middle? But do you think we leave square leg?
Yeah, I'd rather have a 45.
Leave square?
I'd think it's going to go past Charlotte.
So third and like a squarish 45.
Yeah.
No square. Then the one that's out, at like a straightish sort of mid-wicket.
Yeah.
Then the mid-wicket in.
Yeah.
So she's kind of just off right shoulder almost. And then long on.
Perfect. Perfect.
I spoke to Reba about boundary, she's fine.
Okay.
That would be helpful, thanks.
How are you?
How are you?
Very good, how are you?
I was telling Mina, like, she wasn't well and miraculously. Yeah, on Friday. No, she's not okay. She's still has but she's doing okay. Yeah, so yeah. I was like,
Back to Radlett.
Did you take some out my box? That's fine. Yeah, that's what I was like. I thought I was going insane. I saw. No, it's fine. That's what they're there for. They're there
Wait, Leo, wait. Leo, we can't go in. We wait for mommy here. No. Hello. Oh, that looks really good.
Yeah, it's very refreshing.
What is it?
It's just a black red and soda. Definitely. I have this thing like every time I go in.
Yeah. Stop going in. Yeah.
Do you know the cost you got a bonus point? You have to read. Keep them under 140. Really?
You've managed to find like one.
So they know, right? They know that.
I don't know. It's alright, I've come from that.
Leo, she's coming. Well, bad really
bad
good.
as bad.
No, we're about it. Yeah, it was good.
Hello.
Hi. Good. Well, after I'll tell you the story, but you're...
Well, I weren't expecting to see someone today.
Exactly. No, but you don't understand. It was going to be done on Friday, and she miraculously recovered. I'll tell you the story after.
Baby girl.
Yeah, good. Good to see you. Great job out there, lady.
Better than last year. I was here then every year. One game
Yeah, but you know, this one you get more experience. Everyone gets better. Everyone gets better. Yeah.
I did not expect to see you
At all.
Yeah.
And then this is the picture. So I start waiting.
I don't know if she's still over it, but they're not home. Anyway, and the thing is, she, so we were ready. And she didn't tell anyone, and I was like, we need this. But she told her after.
I might bring it on when we start.
After the game.
I'm going to bring it on when we start.
Did she tell? Oh, yeah, she couldn't let them loose, yeah.
I know, but
it, go on. Do this, come on.
I sat there for quite a lot of it. It's quite nice view. Can I have a hit? No, I just went to see if I could find that ball.
Well, welcome back to Radlett, where the chase is just about to begin, and quite a crucial chase it is. 175 the target, as you can see, for Sussex's victory, but Middlesex need not only the win to qualify for finals day, but they need a bonus point with the win as well, and that means bowling Sussex out for 140 or less. First ball up in the air, down to deep third, it'll just be a single. Turner to Collis to begin. Just have to qualify as well. I did say they'd have to bowl them out for that. It's not that they have to bowl them out for that, they have to restrict them to it, so they could finish 139 for one on the board after 40 overs. Not only did Middlesex get the win, they will get the bonus point. It's a beautiful shot. It's well connected and it's well stopped on the rope. Downer on the rope with the slide. That's a brilliant stop. Ball was really cracked. Too deep cover with the cut.
No, they refresh it every little while.
Evolved again. There's a lot in play in this innings, so 175 is the victory target for Sussex, but the two figures, crucially, for Middlesex, crucially, is that 140 or below. It's all that Middlesex will have in minds. They won't be thinking about defending 175, they're thinking about defending 140 here. Oh, now that's got big, really big. Now it could be a boundary as well. 4 runs it is. I'm not sure whether it was glove or bat. Little unlucky Turner there with the finish, trying to get out of the over with the bumper, and a good bumper it was. Oof, off the edge. Over it goes. Somewhat evasive action being taken by Adams. 7 without loss it is. Well, that's ruined what was a very good over. But it does just give you an idea that bounce is in play here for spinners as well, and it's going to be Saskia Hawley. Or is it? No, it's going to be Patel. Patel from the pavilion end. Off the pads and away, fine. That's a good stop. It's a great stop at short fine leg. We've seen quite a few runs get down there. At least 2 went for 4. Past mid-off, but long on gets around. Single more. It was a run signal that first one, so there was a little bit of bat involved, a short fine leg, which, well, if it was only bat, that makes it an even better stop at short fine leg, so it was going at a quicker lick than I realised. Now up in the air. Just out of reach. Mid-off's up, long on back. 2 converging, falling just between them. As we saw in the Middlesex innings though, this pitch is leaning towards the bowlers, which could make 175 a very good score. Is it going to be good enough for that 140? There you go, tucked up again, the bounce as well. Not ridiculous on that one, but evident. The sweeper get around. It's well placed. That's a brilliant piece of fielding. Oh, unlucky. It's a miss down on the rope. Trying to push it towards Turner coming around at long on. This never looked like a stop that was going to happen, and punched it incredibly well. To very nearly claw it back. One up towards the splice. They'll get a single to finish. Oh, will they? Throw comes into the non-striker's end, and they need to back this one up. They've got a hand on it, which means it won't go for 4, and they haven't run the overthrow. So it is just a single. 15 without loss then. 8 off that over. 7 off Turner's to begin. Did see in that Middlesex innings, just looking at a couple of those balls, and that over was leading edge coming into play with Middlesex closing the face, trying to just turn singles really to the onside, or clip a 1 or clip a 2. Something Sussex will be wary of. To do with the bounce, and last ball of Turner's opening over was one that really did find some bounce and caused Adams a lot of trouble, but she did get 4 for it off the edge. Through. Didn't look as though it was particularly wide. It wasn't. It's well bowled. It's something we really identified in the Sussex performance with the ball. They didn't offer much width outside off. Up in the air, but safe. And 4. Final bounce, just kicked along. Second time one's gone over the keeper for 4 now. As that final bounce was just a little lower. Just be a single. Can't get out the over without the boundary. Yes, that can't have been far. Adams looking to go big. Over the top. As we said, there's two targets in play here. One is the Sussex target, which is 175. Middlesex's target is clearly very different at 140. Bounce again into the splice. Done well to get out of that over there and was very unlucky for a second over consecutively to concede a boundary. Turn up, both of them coming off of balls that caused great discomfort to the batters. 21 without loss, and if you take those two boundaries off it right now, that makes a very good start for Middlesex. So the unfortunate manner of both of those boundaries shouldn't be something that perturbs Middlesex, and they should look to the positives of the first 3 overs to say that there is a chance here of restricting this. So Katie Wolf it'll be. Saskia Hawley orchestrating the fields. She's going to be a deep cover and a deep third. Perfect start. That's the spot that Wolf will not want to leave on this pitch. There's the hand signal from the batter that bounced on a little bit more than she expected, Collis. Nothing alarming at all. But on that length, it is going to be very difficult to hit the bowler off their line. Tucked up a little again by that, trying to give herself room. Collis. A bit of width on that one again, and deep third has got her work cut out. She won't stop it. Without loss, needs to get out of the over now. Wolf 8 off it. Just the single. Collis 14 from 10. Singles finish. There's enough width on that to really cut hard at it. Just looking for the dab. It got a little bit bigger on her than she expected, but a dab nonetheless for the single. 31 without loss after 4. Number 140 or below. That's what Middlesex have got to restrict Sussex to here. They're going to need wickets in these final couple of overs of the power play you fancy, because one, if not both of these, will really start to swing now. It will be the skipper herself to bowl the fifth, Saskia Hawley. Wide to begin. Going to the hip first up. Deep mid-wicket and long on. So looking to keep similarly that straight line that we saw all the way through the Sussex innings, particularly obviously from a spinner. That's it. Pretty much asking Adams to swing across the line at that one. Look for that gap between long on and deep mid-wicket, going over the fielder in. Oh, and there's the use of the feet. Squirts away, kicks up, and it's rolling on as well. It's going to be another boundary. The edge has favoured the Sharks so far in this innings. Toe edge on that one as well. Really just seemed to pick up pace as well. Downhill, as we know, once you're off the mound that is the square here at Radlett. Rolls. Didn't allow herself to be hit off the line by the boundary that leaks through. Well, that's the one scoring shot that Hawley's saying you can have if you can get it away, and get it away she does. The one boundary scoring shot, really. Swing it over the mid-wicket and into that gap. The start that Sussex have had, that's the risk they're allowed to take at this stage in the power play. Swing across the line and off the stumps. But the reward is there to be had for that shot. Keeps a fraction low. Need a wicket though, just to put a few jitters into this Sharks chase. Pace off and nearly lifted, nearly through the shot, just about checked it in time to cover. 25 for Adams, 14 for Collis, 40 without loss, and decent first over for Hawley. They're going at 8s. Again, the required rates on the board. There's two different games at play here. The 9 and over Sharks requiring for their victory target. Middlesex have 100 runs to play with here off 15 overs. It's going to need wickets, and it's going to need them pretty quickly. Turner's back for her third over, a change of ends. She started up at the Salters Field end. Very unlucky, the two boundaries that she conceded. One off a bumper that got big and flew off an edge over the keeper, then the other a top edge. Similarly over Hughes. Last over the power play. Deep thirds back. Deep cover. Got a backward point, a cover point up. Oh, gets away with the first one. Straight to short, fine leg. It's a bit of a let off for Turner. Off doing her job at short, fine leg. Sweet, sweet strike of the ball from Collis. 4 more. In front of mid-wicket it goes. For a moment, mid-wicket may have thought she'd be in play, but that was powerfully struck. Full bunger, leg side, and 4 more. She got away with it first ball of the over. Good stop. Backward point, getting down to hold him to the single. Noria, who hit that brilliant 50 to give Middlesex a chance here, but it's a chance that the bowlers are really going to have to grasp now. Up and over. 2-point fielders are up. There's the skipper in the foreground. She's got some thinking to do here. They need a wicket. They need to change and shift this momentum that the Sharks are building. 53 without loss now. Elements of fortune about their first 2 boundaries. Nothing at all fortunate about that. Rare bit of width offered. Tidy this one up, just the single. 54 without loss after 6. Here's how it looks. Those 2 wickets for Middlesex. That was fine, no great problem. The partnership came from that point at the 5th over. What Middlesex really need now is a couple of wickets themselves that tail off that worm pretty quickly. Can happen. Middlesex mustn't give up hope. Give up the faith here. See where the drop-offs were. Those last couple of overs really changing this game. And as I say, a couple of wickets on the board now, and it's not a particularly dissimilar trajectory, but Middlesex are just going to have to adjust their line here slightly. They've been a little looser than they've liked in the first 6. You'll know that well. So there was a little bit of misfortune about a couple of those boundaries. A couple of 3 indeed, but it's all part of the game. And that's up in the air. She's not got hold of it at all. And to some extent, that saves Adams. Just clears the infield, doesn't make it to the deep. Long on, deep mid-wicket. Long off as well, and deep cover. Single again. That's big, but is it big enough? Yes, it is. Downer at mid-wicket. She was in the line of it. She was trying to eye up at the last whether she'd be able to make a leap. She did get underneath it, but it is a small ground here. And just see, there was the thought. Could she just get underneath it and flick it back? But not so. Swept 4. And a no ball. So a free hit coming up. So the free hit signalled. In the air, it might go all the way, and it does. Clears long off for 6. It's a powerful shot by Adams. 47 to her name now. It's a prolific start for Sussex. Credit to them. They have produced some powerful shots so far. 26 balls for her 47. Maybe 48 from 27. One to come of the over. 20 off it, so Patel really desperately needs to get out of this one. But Middlesex really desperately need wickets now. Low full toss. Collins will accept the single. She's on to 26 and will keep the strike. 75 without loss after 7. That might be an over. But with regards the 140 target Middlesex to defend, that might just be the one that pushed it too far for them. But a couple of wickets can change things quickly. And it's going to be Davis to bowl. Saskia Hawley. Had a quick chat with her there just before handing her the ball. Time you feel is running out. It's got to be now or never that somebody with the ball makes an impact for Middlesex. Saw some brilliant performances with the ball for Sussex. Tapped it very well to this surface here at Radlett. Some days it can be an absolute monster for bowlers, and it's just going to go small boundaries, and if the ball's coming on nicely, this one has favoured the bowlers a little bit more, but these two, Collis and Adams, have played it so well so far. Big appeal. Nothing doing. They settled quickly, Middlesex. To watch the bounce on that one. Casey Wolf down below us. Sweetly struck, but Wolf's well placed out there and really good work in the deep. Came at her hard and fast.
Whatever you have to take it. I can't see.
And there's the 50 for Adams. Stroke into the offside, but there's been some really big and impressive hits in this innings. 29 balls for the 50. That's a big shot from Collis. Long on gets there. It took a little bit of a bobble. Might have worn that on the wrist turner.
I'll pop them down there. They're very hot, so be careful.
Overs gone, 80 runs. Same run the over. They're over the mark.
Hawley's back. The skipper knows time's running out here. 60 runs to play with, 12 overs, 10 wickets. Sussex have their own target, but Middlesex are pressing hard here, or are being pressed hard here if they are to defend the 140. They have to if they're to reach finals day. Nice shot from Adams down the ground, single it is. Goes up but into the gap, and it bounces through. 4 more. Collis to 33 from 23. Oh, darts that one in leg side. It'll be a wide signalled. Up and out. Middlesex have the breakthrough. Adams gone for 51 from 30. As they join together in a huddle, they will know that their own aspirations for the season, they're going to need a few more of these, and pretty quickly. Brilliant, brilliant opening partnership. Collis still there on 33. Patel to join her now. Well, turn 1 into 2. That's the first priority for Middlesex, but what they'll hope is that the pressure of chasing 175 for Sussex will force a mini collapse, and those are the two targets that we've been talking about all the way through. There's 2 games going on here. Middlesex are not defending 175 really for their own aspirations. They're defending 140. Sussex, 140 means nothing to them. They're pursuing 175, so put a couple on the board, and a couple more on the board now for Middlesex, and those two run rate figures there, the required and the current, could switch quickly. It's a nice shot though from Patel to start, just a almost roll of the wrists on that. We've talked about being careful, close in the face. That was more of a smothered drive down to long on, wristily played. 89 for 1 after 9. Watch with this one. That's up in the air. And gone. Collis falls, 90 for 2. 33 from 25, Collis. Davis, third ball of her second over. Just maybe for Middlesex. There is still a way back here. Irony being that in their pursuit of 175, Sussex, they might fall short of 140. So what Middlesex have got to hope, that they have a good score on the board in 175, a really good score. 140 will be tough to defend, but maybe that the Sharks, in going for their own victory here at 175, do find themselves losing a few. And if they do go into a little bit of a heap, then just maybe Middlesex can defend these 50 more runs for their own aspirations of the victory and the bonus point that they'd need to reach finals day. Skipper's out to the middle at 4. Joins Patel, and 90 for 2 in the 10th is a very, very good score, but can Middlesex, well, they've turned 1 into 2. It's both openers gone as well. Can they put a squeeze on now that perhaps brings a couple more wickets? It's a good start from Davis to Green onto the splice, and that will just remind the visiting skipper, who bowled very well herself here, and her side bowled with great discipline. But it will just remind her that the ball's not coming on quite as easily as her opening pair made it look.
Until I come back, it's fine. He's gone.
Halfway there, 92 for 2. There we go. Clearly, Middlesex now need those wickets to tumble and tumble quickly. It was that tumble of wickets there that pushed Middlesex away from 200 thought in their mind, and well, 180 in the end. It was a sharp upturn at the end, as you can see from Pindoria, which has given Middlesex something of a chance here at 140. If they'd have got 200, then it would have been 160 they were defending, which even still at this point would have been tough.
I doubt it, but if you've got the opportunity to get through a couple of new batters, probably better.
Up in the air, just short. Bowler charging to the bottom, or past through her follow through. Whitmore doesn't speak with the bat today, but it's a good start with the ball. That'll certainly put a thought into Patel's mind.
No, he can't. He can't hitchhike home, can he? No.
Wide signals. Just slips down the leg side with a shorter one.
Stand on the side of the road,
Just down the leg side, but a wide it was. There you go again. Working up a good bit of pace here, Whitmore. This could be a real test on this surface. Two new batters as well.
Can you get it in the WhatsApp?
Bumper again. The cry is out, and out is given. A little feather through to the keeper. Whitmore strikes. Patel has to go for 3. Well, they felt unlucky with a couple that went over the keeper in the first couple of overs. This one, a step across, and the little deflection there through to the keeper, quite clear. Whitmore strikes, a 3rd wicket falls. Middlesex's not so faint hopes just be picking up 140. Remember, they've got to keep them below 140. 140 will be fine itself, but as soon as they hit 141, then that's it. It'll be Gloucestershire on the way to finals day. But Sussex have their own victory target, which is 82 more runs to win from 57. 7 wickets standing. The skipper's still there. Johnson comes in. No doubt about it. It's not just a turn 1 into 2 game. It's a mini collapse they need to force. If they can do it now, then the pressure really would start to grow. Even on that 140 pursuit, but on the well, there's no 140 pursuit for Sussex. Their pursuit is 82. The greater that pursuit, the pressure on that pursuit grows, the greater the chance Middlesex might defend 140. This is good. Very good from Whitmore. So just to be slightly careful on the width. But there you go, that wasn't too wide at all. That was a beaut. And a good line and a good length. Should just be 1. First run that she's conceded off the bat indeed with the wide. Was bumps down the leg side earlier. Signal on that one. Just needs to get out of the over now. It's been an exceptional over, and an over that will just spark the belief for Middlesex. Needs to make sure it ends strongly. Anything get away here for Green and for Sussex. It's going to be safe. Might even get 2 for it here. They're thinking about the second, but just the one it is. Eleven bowled, 96 for 3. Davis 1 for 8 from 2. She's going to come out of the attack. But a good first over from Wardrow as well. It's Patel who's back, who had a really tricky second over, but Hawley clearly fancies her here to do something.
She hit that one cover drive when she was batting.
Yeah.
And that was like, I was like, she could play.
Yeah.
You can see it. There's the
Right to begin. Nearly pushed back to the bowler. Well, the noise is there in the field at the moment from Middlesex. They have not given up on this. Up in the air. And held! The 4th balls, 97 for 4. Hawley brings back Patel. Downer with the safe pair of hands coming in from mid-off. How many times did we see a shot similar to that in the Middlesex innings? Looking to the onside, caught in the off, be it a leading edge or just scooping that one in the end, really. Scooped up at mid-off. And Middlesex will surely believe here, having got rid of the skipper Green, that there is a chance. 97 for 4. So Stanley joins Johnson.
Slow spin.
Yeah, but it depends on. So I would go 2 more.
Again, it was a moment that you just wondered with that carry to cover. Block hole dug out, another dot ball. Middlesex have 43 runs to play with. 50 balls. Oh, a step across and nearly big trouble for Stanley. Another dot ball and you can see the pressure's growing here. The game is on again, there's no doubt about it. 78 or 49, 6 wickets in hand. That's not out of the equation still for Sussex's own aspirations of victory. Very well played. Oh, and it gets through. Boundary to finish. That'll alleviate a little bit of the pressure. Scooped up and over. Well, here we go. Scores. Well, to separate that those wickets fell at the same point, so that's why they're off their respective lines there. They fell in that over. That's the point that's being shown. But Middlesex clearly now need to force a collapse here. How crucial Pindoria's 50 at the end of the innings. A 50 to begin with for the Sharks. Hawley gave it a decent lick as well with the bat. Now they need the skipper. Let's give it a rip with the ball. A bounce down the leg side and a wide signal. I think Hawley on that first ball. I think Hawley was hoping she might get away with a wide that Johnson had stepped across. Just stops on her a little again, second ball. Now, well run. Quick single to the short third. That's a lovely use of the feet, and it's a great shot through the covers for 4. Stanley off the mark. In some ways Middlesex won't mind that Sussex here are clearly not giving up on their own target of 175. It is their pursuit of that that might result in wickets tumbling quickly, and that 140 staying in play for Middlesex. 68 from 44 is not an easy task here, and there it's shown again. Let's have a look at what the off break did here. Turned and bounced. Oh my goodness me, that was close. Runs for the Sharks to win, 33 runs for Middlesex to play with to qualify. Stepper across looking for the sweep. What does the umpire say? Top ball. Was there a little deflection on it? Maybe off pads, maybe off bat. Good stop either way by Hughes behind the stumps. 13 bowled, 107 for 4, so 68 more for the Sharks, but remember it's 33 runs that Middlesex have to play with to take a bonus point with a victory. Only that will see them through to finals day now. 1 for 30 Patel from her 3. They're going to hold back Patel's 4th. It's going to be Katie Wolf to return from the pavilion end. 10 from 1 over Wolf. Let's begin. 3 dot balls, the pressure starts to build. 68 from 39 is starting to look a longer shot now for Sussex. Lovely shot. Just the single though. Oh, bobble. Throw comes in. Non-striker's end. She's got to get a move on. The throw's just wide. Back at a point, 4 more.
Yeah.
Back-to-back boundaries, and that changes the feel of things. And 17 on the board now. Just 23 runs to play with for Middlesex. Gonna need a clatter from somewhere, from someone. Who's it gonna be? Going for 20 off 2 for Wolf now. Johnson 12 from 10. Whitmore 1 for 4 from 1 over, and it's back to Whitmore now. Barbara had a good opening over as well, which Hawley will have up her sleeve to turn to, but the time is ticking here. 23 to win. Sorry, 23 to defend for Middlesex if they're to make finals day. 58 from 36 is far from a certainty from Sussex, but you'd certainly be backing them to go past that 140 mark at this stage, which is what Gloucestershire will be desperately hoping after their bonus point win this morning, is put them 5 clear of Middlesex, but with an inferior run rate. Feels like this might have to be the over for Middlesex. Starts with a wide. Step across again, through to the keeper, dot ball. A couple of them now to begin. Perhaps a little unnecessary from Sussex. But again, they have 57 runs on their mind, not the 22 now that Middlesex have to play with. Turn around the corner and turned into some space. They'll think two here, and back they'll come. 55 for a Sussex win, 20 runs for a Gloucestershire qualification for finals day. If you're watching from afar and just watching the scoreboard on this one, Gloucestershire fans watching it might well think this surely will be achieved by Sussex, but bearing in mind they've got to score 55 to win themselves. The 20 runs that Gloucestershire will be praying they get. A lot of certainty here, especially if Middlesex can go bang bang again. That's really well played. The step across, the scoop. It's another boundary. To come with the O from Whitmore. It's not really a case of can she get out of it anymore, it's can she get a wicket. Middlesex need a breakthrough here. Goes again, oh, it gets through. Will it take a nasty bounce on Hughes? We'll have to see. Let's see. Nothing on the bat, and then just dies there in front of the keeper. Come of the over, Middlesex have 12 runs to play with if they're to stay in this year's competition. 47 from 31 needed for Sharks to pick up a welcome win, but one that in the grand scheme of things doesn't mean a great deal. This pretty much is Gloucestershire and Middlesex eyes on this one. They're going to run this. Hughes will shy at the non-striker's end. Oh, and it's going to go. The overthrows get through. That'll be 5. So 7 more runs and Gloucestershire will be making their plans for Cardiff. Davis back.
Yes, Steve! Come in, Dave! Good boy, Dave! Let's go in, Dave!
It'll squirt through. They'll think about 2. Right, here's the throw. They're back. 135 for 4. Gloucestershire can start booking that hotel now, you'd have thought, for finals day. 140 was the target Middlesex had to defend if they wanted to go through. From 28 though for Sussex, that's far from done. It'll go up in the air. Should be a catch. Oh, it's put down. Two went for it, and in the end there wasn't a decision, I don't think. Both of them went so close to a collision, and that's what caused the put down. .140 for 4, and that's it. Middlesex cannot concede another run or they're out of this year's competition. So Gloucestershire's place in finals day pretty much confirmed now. 35 from 24 for Sussex to take away a victory to finish their Blast campaign. Patel to bowl the 17th. And she will start it with a wicket. .140 for 5. There'll be a little bit of a rueful celebration for Middlesex. I know they're one run away from exiting this year's competition. Stanley falls for 18. Patel has her second.
That means the wind is. I would pick it up.
Wind should be able to blow you out that chair.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I would have done it anyway.
Man doing it for you.
Thank you very much, sir.
So, Denman the new batter.
So he's going to win this match, sir. For the favourites now.
Oh, this goes up in the air. And held. 2 in 2 for Patel. .140 for 6. Somehow Middlesex is still in this year's competition. Can you believe it?
Oh, do you?
It would be quite the collapse here, though. They have to take 4 wickets without conceding a run now. Hat-trick ball coming up for Patel. Well, that'll be the start of it.
Makes it interesting.
Oh, you left something.
Past the edge with the hat-trick ball. Not far. Clark survives. 35 for 21 again for the Sharks. That's far from done. Johnson with a big hand to play, no doubt. Another one past the edge. Good stuff from Patel. 2 balls left of her day. And there's the run that sees, oh, does it? No, they're home. That is it. They're all eyes on the umpire for the run out. Gloucestershire go through to finals day, 141 for 6. And now it's about the game. Can Sussex achieve the 34 runs to 19 from 19? Congratulations to Gloucestershire women, taking their place on finals day with Kent and Glamorgan. Give 'em. 141 for 7. Patel ends with 3 in the over. 4 for 31. Brilliant from her. Straight in enough to be given. So Clark and Lee, 34 from 18. Beautifully bowled. Big shout, not out. Just the single, 31 from 14 now. Shot down the ground for 1. 18 bowled, 12 deliveries remain. 30 required, 145 for 7 again. This is where Middlesex will be frustrated. They'll have known that defending 175, they'd have fancied it here. 2 overs to go, they're 5 runs over what they needed to defend if they were to reach finals day. Let's begin for Wolf. Lee and Clark have their work cut out here. The dot.
Sarah.
I do need you here. So if I need a message, I can get you. Yeah. They're not going to drive paces down the ground. All they want to do is use pace.
Like, wide signal on that one.
Back, bring mid off, mid on up, and make them have to hit that down the ground. Yeah. Get that down there now. For me.
Edged. And 4 more. 150 up. 25 to win from 9 again. All of those margins. Looked a long shot for Sussex, even with the start that they had. But it was the 140 target for Middlesex that mattered most to the hosts. And indeed to Gloucestershire, who take 3rd spot in this year's Division 2 of the Blast. Block hole and dug out, albeit with the attempted big shot down the ground. And it looks like Middlesex will go out with the win, but not the win they needed. No repeat of the trophy lift this year for Saskia Horlier and her team. Beautiful from Wolf. Ouch. Step across. I'm not sure whether she scooped that into the helmet or not. Lee will have to wait and see if the umpire calls for a concussion check. It hit something pretty solid. No, all's well. On they go, not particularly rubbing anything. .151 for 7. 1 over to go. 24 needed. Ready to finish it for Middlesex. 1 for 24 from her 3. Well, that gets through. There's been a few of those today. Nice flow of the bat on that one, just a single, a bit of a bobble on the fielder. There might be 2, no, just the 1. And up in the air again, that'll be a boundary. Single taken, and the game pretty much done. Middlesex will go out with a win in the Blast this year, but not the win they needed to take them to finals day. 160 was a target that had needed 200 on the board to defend. As that goes up in the air and over the top, it may well be a boundary to finish. Swept up and they'll take 2. So a win for Middlesex it is, by 11 runs here at Radlett, but not the victory they needed. Gloucestershire go through, and congratulations to them. Middlesex's title defence ends with a victory, but not the victory that they needed. So well done to the Sussex Sharks, making a strong game of it as well, in a tough chase, 175 here at Radlett. After a brilliant 50 by Pindoria, but it was that start from the Sharks that meant Middlesex were always playing catch-up thereafter. Not to be for Saskia Hawley and co this year in League 2 of the Blast. Winners last year, but they go out at the group stage on this occasion. But they go out with a win by 11 runs, victory margin in the end. Thanks very much for joining us here at Radlett. The stream from myself, Kevin Hand, and the rest of the team. Wishing you all a very good evening.